Hi, my name is Joel Bryant, and I want to welcome you to today's Voice of Greatness broadcast. And on today's broadcast, I want to take a few moments to speak to you about a topic I call the posture of greatness. As children growing up, we were all told and taught by our parents or by our caregivers to maintain our posture. And for many of us, that meant standing up straight, sitting up straight if we were in a chair, looking adults in the eye, and being intentional and being attentive when they talk to us. And the reason that they told us that was this, that our posture conveys a sense of respect or regard for those people and those places that we're experiencing at the present time. And if our posture was inappropriate or inattentive, then it conveys a sense of disrespect. And that disrespect forms an opinion about us in the minds of other people, which may or may not be correct. But see, our posture is still a kind of a social shorthand that allows people to decide how they're going to treat us. And that may be wrong or that may be inappropriate, but they have nothing else to go on. For example, if you enter a classroom and you sit in the back and you have your head down, your head in your hands, and you're slumped down in your chair, then that teacher may form an opinion of you that may be punitive over the course of that semester. And he may be wrong about that, but they have nothing else to go on but your posture, how you are carrying yourself. And for them, you've been slumped in that chair, your hands in your head, your eyes darting or your eyes just kind of being glazed and dazed and indifferent. You're saying to that teacher, based upon their perception, that I am not attentive and I'm not intentional about what you're saying. And so that teacher may respond in a way that may not be favorable over the course of that semester. It is very important that you are conscious of your posture. And I don't just mean the way you walk or stand or sit. I'm really talking about your mental posture. Are you upright and erect in your thoughts? Are you forthright and firm with your words? Do you mean what you say, and do you say what you mean? Or do you allow circumstances to make you make promises and commitments that you don't carry out, and then you get the reputation of being a person that can't keep their word? And that's a form of a posture. And so what happens when you have that kind of reputation is you cause opportunities not to come to you, and you don't understand why. Because most people will not give you the benefit of their opinion to say, you know what, this is why we didn't hire you if it's an employer. Or this is why we broke up if it's someone in a significant other, without a lot of cussing and hollering and screaming. But in a very critical and in a very substantial way, help you to understand why you are getting the result that you are getting. It is very crucial and critical that you maintain your posture. How's your speech? When you talk to people, are you able to keep your circumstances out of your attitude? That is so huge. Great people do not talk about their problems. They talk about the ideas and the opportunities that are embedded in their problem. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't vent. We all need someone to talk to and to ease our minds. But great people do more than vent. They invent. They use their posture, they use their words to create a pathway or a process to get them out of their circumstance. But in the meantime, they keep their circumstance out of their attitude. And if you're going to achieve greatness, you've got to become conscious and present to how people are experiencing you. Do your words lift and enlighten? Do they encourage and console? Do they comfort? Do they show sympathy and empathy and understanding? This is so important. These are the subtle things that can cause us and to enable us to step into those arenas of excellence that we envision and we imagine. But we've got to be careful of our posture. Not just how we walk, although that's important too. In this generation, there seems to be this sort of ethos or this atmosphere where people dress any kind of way. They look any kind of way, they talk any kind of way, and then they walk in and want a job, but they want an opportunity for greatness. And I'm going to tell you something, people that spend time building a business, an institution, they're not going to hire people whose image and whose character does not represent their values, their virtues, and their vision for their company. So what you've got to do, what I've got to do, is I've got to check myself and ask myself, do I have the right posture? Am I upright and erect in my speech? Am I firm and forthright in my deeds and my words? Is there a consistency in my actions, in my interactions, and in my reactions? See, all of that is a synchronicity and a harmony in our person. It's really called integrity, being at one. And when we have the right posture, guess what, y'all? We can enter the pasture where we can graze on greatness. I want to encourage you today, check your posture. Is it upright? Is it erect? Is it firm and forthright? Does it convey to other people that I am someone who is worthy and capable of investing your time and money in to help me achieve my dreams? I want to encourage you to log on to my website. It's 2 more weeks before the exciting Journey Towards Greatness session, sponsored by the For Dreamers Only Academy. And I encourage you, become serious about your dreams and goals. Do what it takes, make the adjustment that you need to get there. Because wherever you are, you can get there from here. And I believe this as I end. If you will take the time to adopt and to develop the right posture, it's only a matter of time before you enter the pasture where you can truly graze on greatness and live the life that you imagine. Until next time, this has been Joel Bryant on the Voice of Greatness broadcast. Have a greatness week, because you can.